Hi guys again. Something went wrong with the connection. I'm really, really sorry. We will wait for you guys to come back on live so that we talk about cellulite. Let me see who's on. أروى ازيك يا أروى؟ أنا جاية مصر يا أروى. ربيع مش هيجي معايا يا أروى. بصي أنا بحب مصر قوي يا أروى أنت عارفة، فأنا هتمرن عشان أتكلم مصري أحسن من ربيع وأحسن منك أنت كمان. رجع دكتورة. Okay, guys, we want to talk about cellulite. And we want to talk about how to get rid of it. Yvonne is going to give me the questions and I'm going to answer so that it will be so much easier, and I'm going to follow up with the list of things. First, we're going to talk about cellulite. Everyone knows that cellulite is a dimpled-like skin. It looks like an orange peel. It's not harmful, but it is fat, and according to the texture of your skin and according to the amount of fat you have and how much you retain water, the cellulite gets more or less. So basically what you guys need to do is to set up the proper treatment for your cause. So as for cellulite, you know, what's the second question, Ivan?
The second question was what causes cellulite?
Okay, so we know what cellulite is. It's a dimple-like skin, orange peel, and what causes cellulite is the second question. Well, actually, what causes cellulite is many things. One, your blood circulation. Two, the type of food you intake. Three, if you eat regular or no. Five, if you take meals on a regular basis. It's also very important that you move, because you know life is motion, and without motion you have really very bad blood circulation, and from there we start having issues with problems, especially with skin issues. You know that everything bad happens in your body, it comes out to your skin. So as for cellulite, cellulite is fat which is underneath your skin. It's superficial, and according to the thickness of your skin and the amount of fat you have, this fat gets more or less, and the cellulite gets more or less. If you retain a lot of water in your body, then the cellulite will be a lot more obvious, especially superficially. Sometimes when we start working out, most of us start having more cellulite. It's not something bad. Don't be surprised if you do get cellulite, because actually you're training your muscle, and that muscle is pushing the fat. It's getting rid of the lower skin and lower fat, the fat in the lower part of your skin, and it's pushing it up to the surface. Therefore, it starts showing a bit more in the beginning. Some of us part منا كمان بيعمل كتير water retention. So للأشخاص منكم اللي بيعملوا water retention, it's very possible that you do water retention. It's possible إنه تقدروا تشوفوا cellulite كتير أكتر من قبل. يعني إذا عم بلشوا تعملوا رياضة ما تخافوا، بس if you guys work out, you have to know what kind of workout you should do. And help us, Rabia should give us a hand with this, but I'll tell you from my experience, because he's also my coach. Too bad, he has to live with it. Anyways, when you work out in the lower body, and women يلي عندهم أكتر fat بالlower body, they should know what to do as a workout. لأنه كتير منا بناخد weights أكتر ونعمل more effort on our lower body, which is not good. لأنه this will make us look more bulky, and this will make us gain more volume in the lower part. Another thing that you really have to watch out, cardio sometimes would make you burn more muscle mass. So مش معناتها إذا أنتوا you want to get rid of the cellulite, you should get rid of you should go to the gym and do 50 hours of cardio, you know? You have to warm up After warming up, you have to start. After warming up, you have to start training, and warming up is not more than 5-10 minutes. Then you start training. If you the place where you have more volume, يعني إذا أنتم بتنصحوا بالlower body or upper body or whatsoever, and you don't want it to get more bulky, you shouldn't put weight on because you're already using your body weight when you're training your legs. Okay, I just want to say hi to my Mr. Lazarov and Miss Lazova. I love you so much. This is my patient that I'm very, very proud of, and I'm hoping to see her with a lot of weight, less weight. She's also a friend and a deep and one of the best engineers in Sofia. I love you, Lazova. So after Katya, now we talk back to cellulite. So if you guys don't want to get bulky and you don't want to get volume, and you want to lose the fat, get a firm look skin, you need to properly work out and to intake the proper amount of food and move enough. Okay, that's with the weight. Question number 3. I've arranged the questions with Ivan so we avoid taking most of your time. Go ahead.
Question number 3 is what can we do to prevent cellulite?
What can we do to prevent cellulite? The first thing that we can do to prevent the cellulite is to get rid of the fast food, to get rid of the refined sugar, and to get rid of the fats, but the bad fats. You can eat avocados, you can eat coconut milk, you can oil, you can eat avocado oil, you can use olive oil, but don't heat it. You know, the only oil that you can heat يعني الحرارة الزيت الوحيد اللي ممكن تحطوه بحرارة عالية وما يتأذى هو زيت الأفوكا وزيت دوار الشمس. هيدا الcoconut is under a question mark. In my opinion, it shouldn't be heated so much. If it's just for a flavoring or in dessert, it's fine, but not in most of the food, knowing that I adore coconut. I'd rather use avocado oil or maybe sunflower oil. Sometimes I use grape oil. Also, it's a good option when you're using different kind of food. So now about the prevention, as I previously mentioned, the oils, the fast food. I don't want to call it desserts. I'm just talking about more about the refined sugar, because personally I eat desserts every day. I don't have cellulite, but actually of course I will have cellulite if I don't watch out, and sometimes, especially when I retain water, it seems like as if something comes out, but that's only from water retention. So you really have to know when you have cellulite and when you have water retention. كتير مرات الاشخاص بتفكر انه بيكون ما عندها cellulite فجأة ببين انه كانه dimpled skin او orange peel skin type. هيدا مش معناتها انه انتوا عندكم cellulite. Sometimes your body retain a lot of water, especially ladies, because during the day and the time of your period, you might your menstrual period, you might be retaining a lot of water, and this causes also cellulite. So basically getting rid of refined sugars, a lot of the white rice, and the food that is hardly digested, as well as you must really take care of your bowel movement even when you are, as I mentioned in the previous live, it's extremely important that you guys do have a good digestion and a proper bowel movement in order not to retain water, therefore in order to get rid of the cellulite. Let's go for the second question.
The fourth question.
Fourth, yeah.
How to get rid of it?
How to get rid of the cellulite? Do you guys think there is a treatment? Many of us say that they can use retinol creams. Others use caffeine creams. Others say some anti-cellulite creams. Actually, anti-cellulite massages. There's a lot of things that could be a help for cellulite, but it's only a help. Cellulite dairy might be one of the main reasons for getting cellulite, and I'll tell you why. Dairy, gluten, refined sugar, bad oils, But this does not mean that you have to stop any of these. You just have to regulate. One, you have to you have to stop using the refined sugar in big quantities and start using a better option of sugar. Personally, as I mentioned in the first video, I use stevia, I use xylitol, erythritol. There are natural sugars and they're good as an alternative to normal refined sugar. For those who use a lot of dairy, let me tell you, this is the main reason for you to get cellulite, because the amount of fat and the type of fat that is in the dairies make you bloat, therefore retain more water, and it also makes you have that sort of like fungy, spongy looking skin, where you feel that you have so much water retention in your body, and this is caused by the dairy. And of course, intaking a lot of salt also would help. I don't want to go into details about every type of food, because we're going to have lives on a regular basis every week. Next week it's going to be live from Egypt, so wait for me in Egypt, and we will also talk about something that you guys are gonna propose as a topic. Now to go with the rest of the cellulite issues, so that I don't get out of the topic. So dairy is not the best option. Avocado is a good option, even though it's high in fat, but it might be a good option for you because it helps with digestion. Any food that would make your digestion harder, for example, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and all this type of hardly digested food, it's better to avoid. يعني تبعدوا عن كل الأكل اللي ممكن يعملكم نفخة وغازات وممكن تكون صعبة للهضم. مع إنه البروكلي، كوليفلاور يعني أرنبيط، البروكلي الملفوف، الفجل، كرامب يقولوا بالعربي افتكر، كلهم هول كتير نيجاتيف كالوريز، وجسمك ليقدر يحرقه بيحتاج انه يحرق انرجي اكتر، بس at the meantime هو ما كتير بيناسب للاشخاص اللي عندهم irritable bowel syndrome او عندهم شيء اسمه او عندهم مصران غليظ. Some of us بيكون عندنا مشاكل بالconstipation مع الاي بي اس، واشخاص منا بيكون عندنا diarrhea، و some of us have diarrhea, constipation, it alternates. But both ways you will retain water، لأنه هذا معناته أنه عندكم التهاب بالمصران، this will make you retain water, therefore get cellulite. So انتبهوا كتير من هذا الموضوع. Cellulite is something which is very stubborn. You cannot treat it in just one shot. يعني كتير بيسألني أوكي إذا عملنا هلا cellulite treatment وعملنا مساج وعملنا will we get rid of the cellulite؟ بدي أسألكم سؤال كتير صغير. إذا أنتوا هلا أكلتوا اليوم ترجعوا بتاكلوا بكرة؟ As simple as. If you eat today, you're going to eat tomorrow. If you wear a cream today in your skin, you're going to have to wear it again tomorrow. So if you eat properly today and ruin it tomorrow, of course you're going to get cellulite. You know? It's all about your metabolism. You have to start working out. I want to let you know that the muscle has a memory, and you will never lose the shape easily. And even if you do, once you're back on sports, you will get it back. And I want you to know also that metabolism is all about regulations. It's some rules that you have to follow. Our lifestyle is also about proper habits that we built. And it's never too late to build new habits. For example, eating regular, eating normal quantities, and eating with pleasure. I will explain what that means. لما أنتوا you eat on a regular basis, this means you're never too hungry. When you eat normal quantities, this means when you're eating regular, you usually eat normal quantities. And when you eat normal quantities and regular and with pleasure, you're never craving anything because you're actually eating everything you want. So it's as simple as. Diet, I say no for diet. I say yes for proper lifestyle. Let's move now to the treatments and the preventions. Treatments are a lot, and if you go to pharmacy and you say, I want to get rid of the cellulite, oh my God, they give you 50 different types of 50 different types of supplements, and they tell you all of them work perfectly. And also, if you go to a cosmetical studio or a spa, you will also see many options of cellulite treatment. First thing you know of, and I'm sure you all know of, and that is anti-cellulite massage. Before going through an anti-cellulite massage, you first have to know if you have varicose veins. Some women know that they have, others they don't even know if they have. So it's very important to know. لأنه إذا أنتوا عندكم varicose أو رشراني veni in Bulgarian, for those who are Bulgarian speaking here, for those who have رشراني veni or varicose veins أو varicose, لازم كتير ينتبهوا وقت يكونوا عم يعملوا anti-cellulite massage, because this might break their veins and make it look even worse. Plus, it might cause some kind of inflammation, so please watch out. Harsh massage is not needed. Let me tell you, cellulite, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video and the previous one, I said cellulite is superficial. Cellulite means that you have retained water. Of course, it means also that you have specific type of skin that makes it even more obvious, not very thick. And 3, a lot of fat. Okay, and those 3 components, you can get it better just in a simple drainage. Drainage can be done extremely simple, because if it's too harsh, you won't get rid of the water retention. It's about the place how you do the massage, yani the direction of the masseuse. The masseuse has to be doing the massage up through the lymph node and the lymphatic system. So, this is one of the treatments, and I explained now what are the differences. All the creams, caffeine, scrubs, retinol, blah, 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 you have to really watch out, because our skin is extremely sensitive. And due to the fact that most of us عندنا مشاكل هضم مسران blah, 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 معناتها عندنا كتير toxins, a product that has a little bit of sensitivity over the skin might cause irritation and make things even worse. So you really have to watch out, or else not give you any result. In my opinion, using some simple creams that would soften and cleanse, maybe some scrub would help. To doing some massage, but drainage, not anti-cellulite massaging like someone beating you up. No need for that. And drinking, of course, plenty of water. You should be drinking enough water, but you have to make sure that your water metabolism, I call it the water metabolism. Your water metabolism is working the proper way. In order to know that, you need to have all your hormones tested. Women do have a problem with hormones at certain period of the month, besides the fact that some women have it as an issue, as a medical issue. So you guys need to know that if you have a medical issue with one of your hormones, this might cause cellulite, or premenopause, or at your ovulation, during your ovulation or your menstrual period, this cellulite at this time might show a little more. But it can just be treated by a little bit of drainage massage. It's very important that we do take enough of the elements, for example, of vitamins and minerals, because when you take enough of the vitamins and minerals and enough of the water, then this will get us in a better stage of cellulite. For those who have used our who have used our cellulite, where's the box? Let me show you. For those who have used this product, it's not a miracle product. It's just a product that really works. And the reason why it works is because it contains enough of the vitamins and minerals and enough product that will get your cell dehydrated in order to get rid of all the internal water inside of it and be able to cleanse it from the toxins, therefore get rid of the fat. The volume of the fat cell is different in your body. So the point of this is to cleanse it, get rid of the water retention, and start burning more of the fat, because it makes the temperature of your body higher, and it gets rid of the fat as well. Any product with similar elements would be of a big help. 1, it gets you hydrated. 2, it gets your cells it gets a lot of the minerals and vitamins reach directly to your cell, plus it betters and hydrates your body and betters your digestion. Therefore, you will have a better bowel movement. Of course, you will not have diarrhea with this. You know, you will only have a better bowel movement, and you will get rid of the extra water. If you do a little workout together with this, it will be the best option. If you move anywhere, if you go to the gym or walk around the block or anything, would be also of a plus. Any product that you want to use, you have to remember that it's extremely important that using the product should be set with your physician. You could always recommend products that have no side effect and product that will help you actually feed your body on a cell level. When you are feeding your cells with the proper minerals, your metabolism on its own is started working better. And as I mentioned, cellulite is mainly water retention. Get rid of that water retention, 30 to 50% of the problem is solved. When you start using the cellulite off, and you need a treatment of 3 months. The treatment for the 3 months, you start seeing results from week 2 to week 3, 4 by max. You start noticing a difference of 25 to 40%. At the end of the 3rd month, you have a guaranteed 60 to 70% less cellulite, which is an extremely high percentage for cellulite. And the reason is we prevent your body from retaining water. We get the fat metabolism works so much better. It's also rich in many enzymes that will help you digest easier your food. When there's nothing stuck in this middle part of your body, the blood flow is better, water retention is less, and your metabolism is way better. Did I talk a lot? I think it has been more structured this time. Let's see if we have any questions from...
Someone is asking, is walking helps to get rid of cellulite?
Walking does not get you rid of the cellulite, because when we are shopping, it's not really counted as walking. But if you don't do a movement and you start walking, it's better than nothing. But get a proper motion life. Or, life is motion. You just need the movement. Smiling is a movement, walking is a movement, working out at a gym is a movement. You don't have to be holding heavy weights and working out 7 times a week in order to get a result. Just work out the proper amount of times a day. A day.
Another question, does the cellulite treatments at the clinics help, or it's all about food and lifestyle?
Go ahead, go again, I didn't understand that question.
Does cellulite treatments at clinics
cleanses?
Yes, help, or it's all about food and lifestyle? Does medical treatments
If the question is not very clear.
is good?
The medical treatments, if you're saying about cellulite, it doesn't really help unless you're doing a drainage. The drainage will help, لأنه it helps with getting rid of the water retention. That's just like I mentioned. Creams are useless. It just helps you with getting maybe the water metabolism a bit. Not the water metabolism, getting rid of extra water in your body. Maybe you wouldn't be retaining that much of water. That's what it's good, because it helps the water flow get so much faster, and you don't retain water. But actually, what you need to do is to start having a proper meal plan and the proper amount of food and water on a regular basis. Bye. Okay, and what else? What's the other question?
What do you think about lipofat breaking injections?
Oh, you mean maybe you're asking about lipofat. This is probably mesotherapy, it would be of a help if you put the right dosage, because sometimes we use very high dosages of that, and that might cause some inflammation. If you use the proper amounts and you have the proper treatment after that, and maybe the proper products for retaining water, then for sure it would be of a help.
There was a question, if I'm not mistaken, related to the Botox stomach.
Botox. I don't like that treatment because a lot of the people do not really get much of a result due to the Botox from that. I haven't had, I don't have much experience with that, but as far as I heard from a couple of people, Aziz, I love you. Ти си ни гордостта. Обичам те много, много, Васко. Много се радвам, че си джойнваш лайва. Цункам те обичкам страшно много. I want to tell you guys that this person is extremely special to my heart. He's one of the best singers, not one of the best, he is the best singer in Bulgaria. And I was I'm so proud that I was able to help him drop some weight, knowing that he looks perfectly good. But I was so happy to be able to help him for a short period of time and to get him back on track and in his perfect weight. So Aziz, I love you. Vasco. Mwah. And going to talk about, go ahead.
Talk about...
Somebody's asking a question.
Do acoustic waves help to get rid of cellulite?
What kind of waves?
Acoustic.
Let me see.
Like acoustic, I don't know, guitar.
Oh, no. In my opinion, they wouldn't. Plus, they're extremely risky. Any kind of waves or any kind of treatments, if they are not properly done by a proper physician, they might be harmful. But for sure that the proper physicians would really get you, it will help you with the blood flow, with getting rid of the water retention. But actually, if you want to get a better, if you want to get into better shape, you have to first check with the physician if you're capable of doing those treatments, because sometimes they break down your varicose veins and makes it even worse, and you start getting inflammation. So avoid anything without a consultation with your physician.
What is good as breakfast if we have cellulite?
Well, actually, in general, it's good for breakfast to have varieties in food. For example, it's very important to have enough nutrients, maybe enough fibers, good amount of proteins and carbohydrates. Maybe you guys do not really believe that carbs are good for you, but I want to tell you that if you don't have enough carbs, your brain will not be working. We really need the carbs for energy. I'm not saying that you must be eating the carbs in the world, but you must be intaking a limited quantity of carbs in order to stay functioning. You won't be able to function, your brain to function, if you don't have enough carbs. So, in my opinion, get enough of the good fats. Maybe a slice of bread with avocados and egg would be a perfect breakfast, because it gives you good fats, good amount of carbs, and good amount of protein. And in this way, you stay full for a longer time, and in the meantime, it makes you... Stop showing me your body. I'm so much better than you. He keeps on dreaming. He dropped weight in like 2 weeks because I told him, Rabia, you're getting fat.
It's 8 kilos.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. Next question.
I think we covered all the questions related to cellulite topic.
So, guys, last but not least, I'm going to repeat everything we talked about, just in case some of you didn't really hear everything from the beginning. Cellulite is not harmful. Cellulite is something that we get due to the fact that we have. It's the type of skin. It's an orange peel-like skin, not harmful. It just doesn't look so aesthetical. Let me tell you that men don't really know what cellulite is. They always think that cellulite is stretch marks. So stay happy with that and don't even explain what that is. Cellulite is caused by many things: stress, toxins, bad lifestyle. It's caused by bad digestion and bad flora. It also constipation or diarrhea. And treatments, you cannot treat it with a cream. You should be treating it by the proper product that would help you hydrate your skin in the first place, okay? And hydrate your cells and stuff it with so much nutrients, vitamins and minerals in order to make it work so much faster. And of course, it's very important that you give your body a break. I mean, if you work 7 hours and you sleep 3 hours, it won't be a good thing. You should give your body a rest of minimum 7-8 hours of sleep and less stress. And last but not least, treatments. Workout, but not with heavy weights. Working out the proper amount, a little bit of warm up, a little bit of weightlifting, but in limited quantities, a limited weight, and then cardio again. Interval would be the best. And of course, if you have the option to use a product, it's not because it's ours, but this is the best because it feeds your body on a cell level. It makes your cells work so much faster. Get more busted with a lot of the vitamins and minerals and get rid of the water retention. That's it from my side. I've been talking for almost an hour with a bit of breaks because the line cut twice. I love you. We're going to be live again next week. Next week, live from Cairo, Egypt. It won't be on Wednesday because Wednesday we're going to be on red carpet, Cairo Film Festival closing. So I wasn't be able to attend the Cairo Film Festival, but we're going to be attending the Cairo Film Festival closing. I love Cairo. بحبكم قوي. هبلش أحكي مصري من هلا. استنوني في مصر الجمعة الجاية. هشوفكم لايف وكمان I'm going to be attending the Cairo Film Festival. Okay, you don't understand the thing. I'm trying to speak in Egyptian because I'm going to be there in a week. Okay, I love you. Somebody has where to sell these, where do you sell? The products, you can get it through the website. I'm going to set it up in the live after I post it on my page, www.angiekassabie.com. And you can also contact us on the number that we're going to tag on this video below. Okay, you can do this. I cannot do it because okay, I love you. Start working out, move, and you will get rid of the cellulite. There is nothing impossible as long that you want it to happen. We do the impossible possible. Thank you, because today you're so much. You are almost 5,000 to reach almost 5,000, and I'm so happy about it. And I love you. And please give a suggestion for next week's live from Cairo.